All right, folks, Johnny Hero here on U105 Drive, and it's that time of the week. Dear me, our Linda's in for the film review. Right, go ahead. Yo!
Yo!
I'll give you a bit of a cheer.
I
Hold
was
on.
kind of about to put my glasses on to hear you.
That's your glasses on?
I know it's a wee bit.
No, listen,
confusing.
that's up there with the when you're driving around looking for directions, or looking for a street, or you're driving along and you're trying to see the numbers, and you turn the radio off.
Do you know I can't reverse a car without turning the radio off?
No, but you turn the radio off to look at something, and the other thing you do, although you're looking through a glass window,
Yes.
you wind the window down
Aye, you do.
as if the window's blocking your view. It's
You do.
just wee things you do. It's like, then the other one is, it's impossible for women to put on mascara without what? Opening their mouth.
Yes.
Go, let on to put on your mascara. They don't go all wacky like that. Your tongue and all came out. It was like watching Gene Simmons at a kiss. Right? It's like,
You're only doing that because you do that when you put your tongue.
shush now, shush.
Or they pucker their lips to go.
Don't do that.
Yes, they do.
No, don't.
They do that.
What,
So
put their
he's
lips
doing
like a
a face
dog's
like
bum? No.
Oh, I was going to say like a fish, not
Right.
like a dog's.
Right. Anyway,
Yes. How are you doing?
dead on. Dead
Good.
on.
Good. Good.
You ready for the quiz tonight?
Yes, I am ready for the quiz.
Quiz in a Parador for Action Cancer.
Yes, but you know what? Anytime I've done the quiz with you, I never get the music questions correct. Never.
No, it's brutal working in the job that we do. Anytime you go to a quiz or anything and there's a music question, they just look at you. You're like, you better know this. And you're going,
I know, so you have to go, I know it, I know it, I know it. And you're going,
Get it
hopefully,
wrong.
somebody, but I never get it right.
No, last quiz I was at, I did really badly on the music round, and the rest of the team were like,
That's all we brought you for.
yeah, exactly. We were supposed to get 20 out of 20 in the music round, and if we had, we would have won the quiz.
So we're the intelligent ones, and you were the music aficionado, and you didn't do your job. What are you
Yeah,
here for?
exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be good.
Should be good crack. Right,
So I went to see the film about the man on the moon,
right.
but that's not what it's called. I forget what it's called.
It's called The First Man.
Yes, I knew he was in it. So it's called The First Man, and it's about Neil Armstrong.
He's confusing me. He's filming on 2 cameras.
He
and
is. He's good, Andrew.
And I don't know what one to hold my belly in for.
But you can't hold it in for
Can't
both.
hold it in for all angles, like going blue.
Andrew, give us a wee wave which one you're at.
No.
So-
you see on TV they have a red light in front of the one that's
I thought that
live, so
light's
you can
for it,
you can face that one and go, bleh,
Yeah.
and chins and all. It's desperate. It's
Right.
desperate
That
for
was
you.
that. What? Is that what that's for?
Right.
So it's not just about Neil Armstrong, but it's about the lead up to and the people and the dreams and the people that died and the experiments that took place in order to get him to the moon.
Yeah, no, because there were a load of disasters and all. I mean, it was,
I didn't think I would be able to get all that out, but that's
Yeah.
true. There was a whole lot before him to get him to the moon.
Oh, listen, that was only the tip of the iceberg.
And then going to the moon. But if you watch it and you're in the cockpit with him,
That's a queer film. You get in the cockpit with him.
you knew the way the rocket
And it shakes.
So that's what they're saying. You're getting to sort of feel this.
But if they had a
from his
steady
point
cam the
of
way
view.
Andrew's using it, wouldn't it shook? I mean, how much trouble did that take? So they can build a rocket to go to the moon and they couldn't put a camera stabilizer in it?
But it's very good because the music is amazing, and you're actually seeing things from the point of view of being in the rocket. It's not just filming him. Your chairs don't shake because that would be making it up totally. But
Be class.
it's very, very good when he hits the G force or
Right.
whatever. It's
Because
you're hoping it'll stop
because
you can-
actually in the early missions, the astronauts all had to make their wills and all before the mission. It was assumed that they would had a really small chance of coming back.
Yeah.
So they had to say bye byes. It wasn't like, all right, love, see you next week and way to work. They had to get their affairs in order and make wills and just say bye bye properly to everyone.
Well, seeing this film, you get to see what it's like for the families as well being left. It's not all just, Neil Armstrong was picked one year, because you never really see the outside of everything. So he was actually years training, years.
Oh, aye.
Even being ball boy for
I was going to say something else. Whoa.
even being ball boy for other astronauts. He was helping them. And
Yeah.
then it was years before he got the
And
it's a good
he'd
film.
already been involved in a couple of serious accidents and all
Yes.
as well, you see. So is it good?
Yes,
Right?
it's very good.
Hold on to IC. Don't be daft, Johnny. They never got to the moon. If they did, why did nobody ever go back? Anya and Ballinahense, because of Brexit. Blame Brexit and everything. Yeah. It is Brexit. I blame Brexit on the golden years and everything, so I do. So listen. What was I going to say? Johnny, can you read that, or do you need binoculars? Could you and Arlinda wish my husband, Matt the Paper? Say Matt the Painter.
You said Matt the Paper.
Painter.
Happy 60th birthday. For this Saturday, Matt. Happy birthday.
And it says we're heading off to Portugal tomorrow to spend a week together. I can't wait. From adoring wife, Jackie.
Yay!
Good
Happy
stuff.
Happy birthday. Can I ask you this? Do you reckon, because Neil Armstrong was the first man to put his feet on the moon and to say what he said, do you reckon at any point did Buzz Aldrin think in his head, because he knew how important this was, how monumental this was, did you reckon it crossed his mind, I'm going to shove him out of the road here?
Yeah, I'm going to bunk the queue. I mean, let's look at the things people do bunk the queue for. Far less things, like getting on the bus. Get out of the road, I ain't getting on this. Although the bus could be empty and it's still getting out of the road. I'm on the bus first, don't you forget it.
Are people walking in front of you in the supermarket?
Could you picture?
Buzz?
Neil getting up, right, I'm just going down first. You're on your hook. Get there, tongue out his air holes and all. Hanging down the ladder first.
Because once he's down, he's definitely the first. It doesn't matter what way he got there.
Mission controller going, Neil, you're looking good. And Buzz gets down to the bottom of the stairs and goes, yo!
That's all I kept thinking. I kept thinking in the movie, are they going to show Buzz?
But how wick do I mean, Buzz has been doing speeches for decades, Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the second man in the mini going.
I should have shoved him.
Second. And the other guy, Michael Collins, I think he felt.
But I didn't know that he didn't get off the rocket.
No.
He didn't get off the rocket.
He was in the command module, the whatever.
Michael Collins. You called him Michael Collins.
Did I not just say Michael Collins?
You said Michael, your man.
No.
Sure.
You really don't listen.
No.
You see, for you to come in here for the two-way conversation, you do not listen to the other bit.
No.
Right. No. It's like, when you, and I hate this and I'm guilty. People will go, hello, Johnny, I'd like you to meet, I'd like you to meet Sammy. And you go, how you doing? Pleased to meet you. 2 seconds later.
What's your man's
What's his name? And there's conversation, and you're trying to, you're hoping Sammy will get distracted so that you can go, what's his name? I forget already. And then the guy who introduced you's going, I told you 10 seconds ago. But I wasn't listening.
No, do you know what I always say? And this is true. I'm great with faces, but I'm terrible with names. But that's true. The minute you tell me the name, it's gone.
Yeah.
But then why do you remember? Do you ever do that wee thing that you do to remember things? So you'll associate someone's name with maybe a film star's. So whenever they come in, you go, Paul Newman. And then you go, oh, that's right, your name's Paul.
No.
But how can you remember the Paul Newman, but you can't remember the name Paul in the first place?
I don't know. The memory men tell you, yes, sort of hang it on a hook, play word association in your head.
But why do you not remember the first name if you remember the link?
No, because you're not really, in those situations, I'm more concerned about, right, I'll have to shake hands here and say, how you doing and all. And you forget the most basic thing. What was that? What was the name? It's brutal.
It is.
Terrible.
It is.
Desperate it is.
So
Michael O wanted to know about the quiz. Michael, it's tonight in the Parador.
It is tonight in the Parador.
It's supposed to start at 8. It's going to be 8:30 by the time I get out of here and get my makeup on. My mascara with my mouth open.
By the time you get your makeup on, it could be 9.
So it's going to be good. I set a couple of nights this week getting the quiz ready. So there's some good bits in it.
Can I cheat?
Cracker. No, you can't. Listen, again, I could tell you the answers now. And
I wouldn't remember.
You just forget them.
I would not remember, no.
Okay.
So you should ask people, what do they think Buzz would have said if he had have moved Neil Armstrong out of the road? What would he have said? A short line. What do people think?
Move out of the road.
No, but getting off the...
But the thing is, now, this film, as far as I know, it kind of portrays Neil Armstrong as a kind of cool character, doesn't it?
And there's a couple of scenes where Buzz, it makes him out to be a bit not nice.
Well, Buzz is a bit more of a character, we would say. Because, in a way, there's all this, they never went to the moon, it's all a conspiracy, It was filmed in a warehouse in San Diego, all that kind of thing.
My granny thought that right up to the day she died.
Well, the last time someone tackled Buzz, it was at a press conference, and this guy came up and went, Buzz, admit it, you never really went to the moon. Buzz chinned him.
Did he?
Buzz is about 80. Next person says that to me, I kill you. Buzz, Listen, I'm going to be back in a minute. Need to get an old break on. Hold on to stuff.
Here, move out of the road, eh?
I know.
Big lad, move out of the road.
Okay, so Linda is in. You were talking about that film, First Man. It's all about, what do you call it? Neil Armstrong. Ryan Gosling plays the title role. So, points out of 10?
9.5.
Whoa. That
9.5.
good, yeah?
Yeah,
And
really,
it's
really
2 hours,
good.
20 minutes long.
Yeah, but it's not just about him going to the moon. It's the whole lead up to everything else that happens before he goes to the moon, and then it's very, very good. It's wonderful.
Right. Geezer Cardwell says, Johnny, I would have preferred to stay in the module and not go to the moon because there's no atmosphere. Very good, Geezer. Very good.
I've never seen that. I never seen
Okay.
that.
Johnny, well done to Mickey Robbo, who just passed his cycling proficiency test in Oliver Plunkett's school with his friends Fra and Alfie. It was a great day. Looking forward to the fishing competition tomorrow. And that's from the supervisors, Podrick and Big John. I think someone's getting a hand taken out of them there. So, yeah, why not indeed? What?
I have one here to our nephew Kieran, who just passed his driving test.
Oh, dear.
It's an amazing thing. Doing your driving test for anybody is a nerve-wracking thing.
And he passed it?
He passed it.
Fair
Well
play.
done, Kieran.
Fair
Well
play.
done.
Listen, there's a thing we're talking about going to the moon. There's a private space contractor in China, and they've revealed plans to launch an artificial moon. They're going to launch one, big thing in the sky, which is very, very bright. Their idea is that it will be in geosynchronous orbit around China. You know what that means?
No.
Right.
It's going to be up in the sky.
If that's the Earth,
Yeah.
it's going to basically always be over the same place.
But what about the real moon?
No, it doesn't matter. So, and the reason being, they're going to use it to light up the country at night instead of paying for street lights.
Really?
This is serious.
Oh, where did I thought
Like,
you
like
made
the
that
big-
up?
Like, you know, how Peter Kay talks about the big light. That is going to be the big light. Put the big light on.
Seriously, it's
Yes.
yes. Street lights.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
good.
All right.
Yeah. I love that.
So what else was?
I thought that was one of your lies.
No, it's not. I didn't make it up. Somebody else made it up. And no, that's in the papers today.
Oh.
A big mad light.
Do you know
Like
that?
we're paying the bill.
Do you know that people have already? There has been already some people brought up the space station. Do you know that if you spend just like £5.5 million, you can go up to the space station for something like 9 days, stay there, and come back again if you have a spare. Like
£5.5 million.
I think it's a bit more than that. Might be 9.5, but I don't want to make
Okay,
it
sure. We'll go up twice.
5.5
with our
9.
money.
But people have already been up to the space
Yeah.
station, so some company does it. But then that means the people who own the space station are renting out rooms.
Well, the space tourist, your man Dennis Tito, billionaire, he was the first to go years ago. Do you know that ZZ Top were the first to book their tickets for the flight to the moon?
Really?
They're still waiting. They paid for their tickets and all.
Is this a joke?
No, 20 years ago. I'm serious. ZZ Top, yeah, good lads. Right. Okay, listen, I wanted the thing in the papers today. Kleenex have bowed to pressure. And you know where you get sort of Kleenex and they're that size. And then you get the big box. What's the big box called? Kleenex?
Tissues.
No, Kleenex.
Box.
Man size.
Yes.
It's called man size.
Don't tell me.
Yes, they have to stop calling it man size.
Are you kidding me?
They're just calling it Kleenex extra large box of tissues because of all kinds of complaints and
I'm going to ask you this: do people never give over? Are there people out
well,
there?
you're a woman, it's your fault.
Who never give over about giving over about things?
well, that's it. I mean, people looking for things to be offended about, and Manchester United have been told to change their name as well.
No, no way.
No, seriously, Chester United.
No, you're two lies.
That's a lie. But I mean, where's it going to stop?
No, exactly. Where's it going to stop? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You're not allowed to say fireman because you're not. It's firefighter now. You're not allowed to say lollipop man. Although, okay, that's fair enough. Maybe a lollipop woman. But man says,
It's ridiculous.
All right.
But you know what? Half the things that people complain about, the people in these jobs do not complain about these things.
Yeah,
Half
I
of
know.
them are
It's
going, just let me do the job. And
some idiot sitting going, what can I gurn about today? All right. Listen, so you've done 9.5 for the first man. And what's the story? I'll see you at the quiz tonight.
Yes.
Have you got a team of your head the balls or?
yeah, I'm good up with other head the balls, but disco
Other
box.
head the balls?
Mention disco box.
Oh,
please.
sorry. I got to say hello because the quiz, we'd more entries than we thought there would be. So we've had to expand into like bigger bigger rooms and all in the Parador. So thanks to Ray McCune from Disco Box Entertainments, who volunteered to sort out PA system and everything else, and he's done it for us. So Ray, thank you very much indeed, because that was going to be a logistical headache, you see.
I don't do logistics.
Right, okay. You don't even know what it is.
No.
Logistics. It's a board game. It is. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.